What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be ranking each Marvel movie by phase. So let's get to it. Starting off with phase 1. Don't know why I did the one with the thumbs, but I did. So I'm rocking with it. Coming in at number 6, we have the Incredible Hulk. Marvel kind of did Hulk dirty in the films. It's not even the same Hulk in the rest of the MCU, so that tells you how good that movie is. Not as bad as people say, but very forgettable. Number 5, Iron Man 2. Decent film. Not the best Iron Man. And 5th best film in phase 1. Number 4, we have Thor. Sadly, Thor goes down from here. But decent movie. I enjoyed it. I like it. Thor's a good movie. At number 3, we've got... Where is he at? There he is. Wait. There he is. Captain America, the First Avenger. This was the first MCU movie I've ever seen. And is one of my favorites just because of that. Now, the movie right above it, I'd say I like Captain America more, but I think the one above it is better. And I'm trying to differentiate the two of this list, ranking by best and not by personal favoritism. Coming in at number 2, Iron Man. Great film. Great way to start the Iron Man trilogy. Sadly, it didn't really finish that way. But great film, iconic. Coming in at number 1. The Avengers. An amazing movie. It ties everything in phase 1 together. It sets the pinnacle of what Marvel is going to be and what superhero movies strive to be. Such an impactful and beautiful movie. Beautiful, not the word I'd use. Amazing, yeah. Moving on to phase 2. For phase 2, coming in at number 6 is Thor: Dark World. I could move it one up, but I'm leaving it here. Honestly, a little forgettable for me, if I'm being honest. I liked Thor early on, and Loki. Still like Loki, but just not as good as Thor in the other movies in phase 2. Coming in at number 5, we have Iron Man 3. They did not hold up with Iron Man 1. Not an absolutely horrible movie. There's definitely worse movies in the MCU. Coming in at number 4, we have Ant-Man. Not one of my favorite movies. It's decent. I like it. But not a movie I see myself really coming back to. Coming in at number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy, possibly the greatest trilogy in the MCU. That, Avengers, and Captain America. Coming in at number 2, Avengers: Age of Ultron. I almost had this at number 1. I'm actually a strong supporter of Age of Ultron. I'm sure if I go back and watch it, I'll be like, oof. But Ultron is a phenomenal villain. And it kind of blinds me with the rest a little bit. And at number 1, Captain America: Winter Soldier. Some of the best hand-to-hand combat in that movie. In the whole MCU. The fight choreography is beautiful. Love it. Absolutely great film. Now moving on to Phase 3. Coming in at 11 is Captain Marvel. It's okay, in my opinion. It's not horrible, honestly. At number 10, Ant-Man and the Wasp. There you go. I think I said it before. I'm not the biggest Ant-Man fan. It's not that I think Ant-Man's bad. Some of the films are. Hint, hint, later. Coming in at number 9, Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the worst Spider-Man installment in the MCU, in my opinion. Not really sure why they're like, hey, let's, Spider-Man's main thing is neighborhood Spider-Man in New York. Let's take him out of the neighborhood. Sure. Coming in at number 6, Doctor Strange. I think I'm probably higher on Doctor Strange than most people. I really like Doctor Strange, but I just felt like he wasn't done really well. When you have these complex characters like Doctor Strange and Wanda, it's hard for them to do right. And apparently Hulk, too. Coming in at number 5, Black Panther. Once again, great. Holy voice crack. Sorry. Once again, great villain. Had a great villain. Great movie. Bro, it was good. It's a really good movie. Phase 3, cooked. Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's a really good film. For it being at 4, that just shows you what good films are above it. Great sequel to the first one. Coming in at number 3, I have Avengers Endgame. A lot going on in that film. Sometimes I feel like after this, the MCU starts to get a little confusing. And they start to disintegrate. Sure, I'm going with that word. Some of the value on some of the things that have happened. And they just overwrite stuff. And it gets a little confusing at times. And a little weird in this film. Coming in at number 2 is Captain America's Civil War. Having a great third installment in the Captain America movies. Civil War is so good. It's pretty much Avengers, just more focused on Cap and Iron Man and Bucky. And at number 1 is Avengers Infinity War. All the heroes come together. This is it. This is the moment that all the movies up until this point have led to this. This is what matters. Besides Endgame, and it just erases that. Moving on to Phase 4. Oh boy. Phase 4 and 5 is a little rough, I will admit. Coming in at number 7. I don't even want to say it, because I don't even want to acknowledge it's a movie. I think I saw this in theater. I said, what the heck? Trash. They ruined Thor. Coming in at number 6, Black Widow. The CGI is trash. Good characters in the film, just not really a good film. Number 5, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Once again, good characters. Wanda and Doctor Strange. They literally said, hey, let's take the most two complex and complicated characters to do right and put them in a film together with the most complex and complicated element to get right. Multiverse traveling. Oh, great. And it's based off a show with a complex concept. Yeah, that will go well. No, it didn't. Number 4, Eternals. If I'm being honest with myself, I need to rewatch this again. I think I may have fell asleep the first time I watched it. I honestly don't remember too much about it. I think there were some good parts. I just think it was kind of boring. Number 3. Now here we actually get to a decent movie. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that if I'm white or not. I think I am. Well, Bucky is allowed to do it, I think, so I should be able to. Coming in at number 2. Here we go. Back to good films. I love this film. I even saw it twice in theaters, which I don't do because I don't like spending money. But it's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Love that film. Love that film. And at number 1, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. My opinion, I think Spider-Man No Way Home is slightly overrated as a movie, and it capitalizes on nostalgic, bringing in all 3 Spider-Mans. That being said, it's still a very enjoyable movie. Moving on to Phase 5. At number 6, The Marvels. If I'm being honest with you, I have not seen this film. I know, disgrace. Coming in at number 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Hey, let's take possibly the most powerful villain up until this point. Not just villain, one of the most powerful characters in the MCU up until this point. And say, hey, forget that. He's weak. Like, what are we doing? I'd put this at 10. Ranked 10 in Phase 5 if I could. Coming in at number 4, we have Captain America Brave New World. It wasn't bad. Once again, I love Captain America. For that being the first film I've seen, I was really excited for it, just a little disappointing. I loved the Falcon. It was just a big disappointment. It wasn't horrible though. Number 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. I think this movie is overrated. Not really a big fan of Deadpool and Wolverine, but I'm putting it up here just because I think it's a better film than the ones below it. But it's overrated in my opinion. Number 2, Thunderbolts. I absolutely love this movie. For the past 2 phases being weak, these 2 films at 1 and 2 in Phase 5 are absolutely amazing and could be argued for top 10 in the MCU. This is honestly one of my favorite Marvel movies, Thunderbolts. Not saying it's the best, but it's one of my favorites. And then coming in at number 1, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Oh, finishing off an amazing trilogy of Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the most emotional MCU movies out there. That and Thunderbolts. They play with your emotions, man. Rocket Raccoon. Them focusing on that. Absolutely loved it. Alright, that was my ranking of all the movies in each phase. Let me know if you want to see a ranking of all the MC movies up until this point. I won't do Fantastic Four, just maybe later. Maybe I will. I don't really know. But let me know down your opinions in the comments. And if you do, just remember the only opinion that matters is my opinion, because it is the most rightest opinion out there. Alright, thank you for watching.